The Bainter hydraulic grain bin jacking system is a versatile system for all your grain bin building needs. With the large number of bins being built today, we offer the equipment that will enable you to build them quickly and safely. The equipment in this video consists of the Bainter center ring support with rolling stairway, a set of Bainter hydraulic jacks, and the Bainter small power unit. Bainter Construction has been an innovator in the construction and manufacturing industry since 1971. Founder and President Wes Bainter invites you to watch the following video that will show you our patented grain bin jacking system in use. The bin being built in this video is a 42-foot diameter Brock bin. The operating procedures will be very similar on bins of other sizes and brands. We are beginning to set up the center ring support system to build the roof. The stairway and handrails have been previously assembled to fit this bin's diameter. The center ring support pole is placed in the center of the bin. It is tipped onto its side and connected with the stairway assembly. Then both are raised to their vertical position. This can be done by manpower or on a forklift. The center pole is adjusted to be centered correctly and the ring support bracket is placed on top of the pole. This piece can be adjusted to fit varying ring diameters. The wheels are bolted onto the base of the stairway to allow it to roll freely 360 degrees. The center pole is adjusted to the correct height using a cable winch as shown here. One of the Bainter bin jacks can also be used to accomplish this task. Now the first ring of wall panels will be assembled. It is important that they are arranged in as perfect a circle as possible. As a helpful hint, mark the circle about 1/2 inch inside the wall diameter as a centering and alignment guide. The bin in this demonstration has wide corrugation panels. The jacks are easily adjusted to accommodate different panel heights. This is done by simply resetting 2 pins. For purposes of clarity, we will be stacking bin panels outside of the bin. If you prefer to stage your panels inside the bin, this is also acceptable. After the panels are all in place and bolted together, the center ring can be placed on top of the center ring support. Next, the roof panels are installed. The rolling stairway allows easy access to all sides of the roof for construction. You should put the panels up in quadrants first so that they will be self-supporting as soon as possible. On commercial bins, guy wire should be used to stabilize the center pole. However, this is not necessary on farm-sized bins. Once the roof is complete, we move on to the next phase of construction. The bin jacks are now used to lift the wall panels. For this demonstration video, we are using our standard 3-stage bin jacks with a safe lifting capacity of 7,500 pounds per jack. A good rule of thumb is that you should place 1 jack on every other panel for standard bins. Unusually tall bins will require extra jacks to ensure stability. The hydraulic pump and its manifold are calibrated to extend the hydraulic cylinder in approximately 1 minute. Under normal circumstances, it will take you approximately 10 minutes to lift each ring using our hydraulic jacks. Once the first ring is lifted, the center ring support can be lowered, disassembled, and easily removed from inside of the bin. By leaving the stairway together, you can save assembly time at your next bin construction project. The second ring of wall panels is set in place and bolted together. The bolting stage is always the most time-consuming part of the building process, but it can be sped up to the greatest extent possible by proper staging of materials and use of additional workers. The jacks are unbolted from the first ring and reset to lift again. It is important that the jacks be positioned correctly to prevent excessive wear. The jack should be within 1/4 of an inch of the bin walls. Jacks should also be secured to the concrete for safety and stability. Users should also power down the jack parts and not let them drop to avoid damage. The check valve located at the base of the hydraulic cylinder must be open when the jacks are retracting and closed when the jacks are lifting. This safety system protects workers from accidental oil depressurization and also prevents the jacks from creeping down if the power unit is shut off. The next segment of this video will explain in more detail the operation of the hydraulic jacks. The versatility of the jacks is facilitated by Bainter's patented multi-stage lifting process. Once the jacks are bolted to the ring, the first stage is lifted and then pinned in place. Please note the use of the retaining rings to secure subsequent lifting stages. The cylinder is retracted and the lifting bracket is placed on the second stage in preparation for the next lift. The small spacer block must be positioned at the bottom of the bracket to allow proper lifting. The second stage is now lifted and pinned in place. The cylinder is retracted and the lifting bracket repositioned onto the third stage with the spacer moved out of the way. The third stage is now lifted. Depending on the ring height, the stage may or may not be fully extended to reach the desired height. We offer 3 power units to power our jacks. The power unit used for the bin in this video is our most popular, the small power unit. It can power up to 10 jacks with a 6.5 horsepower Honda engine and has built-in flow equalizers in the manifold for level lifting. This power unit is the optimal choice for farm-sized bins up to 60 feet in diameter. The medium power unit uses a 13 horsepower Honda engine and has an enlarged oil reservoir and double sets of manifolds to enable it to power up to 20 jacks. This power unit bridges the gap between the small power unit and the large power unit. The large power unit also uses a 13 horsepower Honda motor, but by means of additional pumps is able to power up to 44 jacks at a time. This power unit is our most versatile as it is ideal for the largest commercial bins, but also will work well for farm-sized bins. The flow equalized manifold is standard equipment on all small and medium power units and can also be ordered as a retrofit kit for older small power units. Operation of the power unit is a simple matter as the control lever simultaneously raises or lowers all cylinders at once. The system operates at between 1200 and 1500 psi. The flow equalizers are designed to keep the jacks within 2 inches of level at all times. We recommend that the power unit be placed in the center of the bin, as this will allow the operator to watch all jacks as they raise. If you are using Bainter bin jacks to disassemble a bin, the process would be much the same as shown in this video, only in reverse. When disassembling a bin, remember to adjust your safety valves to 1/4 turn open. This will allow the bins to descend at a safe, even rate. Each Bainter jack weighs approximately 250 pounds. The small power unit weighs 300 pounds, and the large and medium power unit weighs 600 pounds. We include a 2-wheeled cart with every set of jacks to help users move them at the job site. A set of 8 jacks and a power unit can be easily carried in the back of a full-size pickup, although an enclosed car trailer is the best way to transport this equipment. A 25,000 bushel bin such as this can be built in one day by an experienced crew using the Bainter hydraulic grain bin jacking system. As you can see, the equipment is quite easy to operate and any construction crew should have no problem perfecting its use very quickly. Bainter commercial bin jacks not used in this demonstration operate on similar lines to our standard jacks. Commercial jacks have a higher safe lifting capacity, 12,500 pounds per jack, and are primarily designed for large commercial bins. Commercial jacks should always be operated with the large power unit. These photos were taken at other job sites over the past few years. They show just some of the many thousands of bins that have been built using Bainter hydraulic grain bin jacks. For over 10 years, Bainter jacks have been the choice of contractors all over the world. Today, Bainter equipment is in use on 6 continents. As you can see, the jacks have been used in many different applications, from small farm installations to large 105-foot diameter commercial tanks. Thank you for your interest in the Bainter hydraulic grain bin jacking system. Please feel free to contact us by phone at 785-675-3297 or through our website www.bainterconstruction.com. We look forward to meeting your grain bin construction needs. Remember, Buy the best, buy Bainter.